I've set a goal for myself. I set 2 goals a couple of weeks ago. I was listening to motivational videos. I thought, you know what, I think I can do that. So one of them in this thing was I basically YouTubed how to be a motivational speaker, and one of the people said you'd set yourself 2 goals, 2 dates to do a speech, whether it's in front of your family, whoever it is, on your own, which I'm doing this now, see. So set the dates. I didn't do it because I let things get in the way. Basically, I could have done it, could have made time. I just didn't. Things got in the way. And I thought, right, it's not meant to be. That was an excuse. So I am here today doing it. This is my second one. I've done one before. Deleted it. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I have. So it's my second one now. Basically, I want to do the motivational speaking because I've had quite a lot of life experiences that have knocked me down to the floor. Like driving my head round the bend. Got a YouTube full of videos. You can see where I'm completely round the bend, on stage, singing, practicing, still following my passion, regardless of how I felt, because I knew it was going somewhere. But actually, no, that's a lie, because I didn't. I was up there just doing it because it was just therapy for me at the time. I had a loss in my life. Most people know will know about it because we did not. It was just one of them. But it affected me and my family on a massive level. So basically, just before it happened, I took someone's advice who'd been advising me for like a year. Got myself a guitar, started learning. Then this loss happens in our lives. So I clung to the guitar then at that point and just completely got obsessed with it. So yeah, I basically then took that to the stage. 12 months later, after saying, no, I'm not going to do that, found someone who pushed me to do it, and I've done it, got on stage. So then I just kept on doing that. But the whole point of this today is, this is part of my therapy today. Your therapy for your mental health things is ongoing. So basically, if I sat there tomorrow and I didn't do the things that I do now, I'd probably go back. You know what I mean? But I've learned, I've got to, I get up in the morning, I go on an app called 𝕃𝕚𝕤𝕒𝕟𝕤𝕚. I'll write things down in that app that are bothering me. Say I've got a gig that night, or I've got something to do, or something that's caused me a little bit of anxiety, I'll write it down. So like, fear, I'm getting on stage, so I'll write down what people think of me, being judged, forgetting my chords, forgetting my lyrics. I'll literally write them words down and I'll draw a line through them, each one. So that'll clean my mind to a certain extent. Then I'll meditate, set my phone. Some mornings 5 minutes, some mornings 10. This morning I meditate for half an hour. Wow, half an hour. If you find the time to do that, that's amazing. But if you can't, 5 minutes out your day, you know what I mean? You can't make an excuse for it, you just get up earlier. I'm literally getting up this morning at 7 o'clock, believe that or not. I used to lie in bed till 11 and all that. And through motivational videos, I'm learning, like, you want more time in your life, you've got to make that time. And I know my life at the minute is worth making time for, because it's progressing at a level where I just couldn't imagine. So I'm up at 7 o'clock this morning now. I'm now starting to speak like them people that I used to look at and think, how are you doing it? I'm one of them now. So up at 7, do me 𝕃𝕚𝕤𝕒𝕟𝕤𝕚 thing where I put a line through everything, meditate, and then I'll just, affirmations as well made a massive difference to my feelings. I literally, sometimes I feel sick with anxiety, like, wow, I've done all the meditating, blah blah blah, and it's still like, my day's still a bit, you know what I mean, hit and miss. So I'll literally be in the car and I'll say things to myself like, I am passionate, I am strong, I am a focused, fearless musician, I am an inspiration, I am, or just any things that I know some people can't say these things themselves because they don't believe it. Believe me, there's times I've said it and I have not believed it. But literally, I'll say them out loud, and then feelings come to me. Honest to God, it's like, wow, it's literally changed your mind. And doing this today, like, I'm sitting here now, even though I'm doing it, I'm thinking, oh, I can't be bothered. But like, just doing the things you've set out to do, like, massively changes your life. Like, my poems have been sitting there, I've written poems out, and they've been sitting there, and I think, it just caused me, what's the feeling? It's like a frustration, or, yeah, it's like a block. So I've got my poems now, I've wrote them all out again, and post them on the Facebook page. So I've got one already on my YouTube where I press screen record and I go to open mic and I read them out, so you can read it as I'm reading it out in open mic in front of a live audience. So that's another goal, and I've started doing it. And literally yesterday I sat there for hours, sorting out my poems and rewriting them, and things like that, and I'm going to get them on my page, and that's the goal. And today I'm doing this today, you know what I mean? Wow, motivational speaker. Like, these are the things, like helping. I used to think, oh, I can do everything on my own, and I'm dead strong, but you know what? Learning by helping other people also helps you. So there's a bit of a selfish reason in here, you know what I mean? But it has helped me completely, 100%. Like, just the little things of like doing this today, you know what I mean? Like, I get a sense of achievement because that's a goal I ticked it off. The poems, they're not done. You complete it, like the what you call it. I was reading my words and I'm doing this, and it's one of them, innit? So the goal I set is not complete. It'll be complete when all my poems are done. They're on my page and the links are on there from my YouTube where I've recorded them live. That'll be complete. But that's an ongoing goal. That's fine. As long as I'm chipping away at it, that's fine. This is a goal. It's now complete. I've done it. I've done a recording of a live it's live, no, it's not live, pre-recorded motivational speaking. So just set your goals and you've got to set your goals and go out and do it. I wake up in the morning, right? Like, I wake up in the morning and I think, oh, I can't be bothered today, and I just sit there and then I start thinking, and like days where I can't remember the last day I didn't meditate, to be honest with you. I can't even remember it. But when I think back, you wake up with that feeling in your stomach of, I feel sick, and there's been times in the past where my phone will ping with a text. Instantly I get a fear of, oh wow, what's happened? What am I going to be told now? Or literally I was scared of my phone. And that's when I started researching like anxiety, and I learned like anxiety is a thing that can just completely take over your whole being. It creates stuff in your mind that are not real. There's a put a fear there that's not logical. Like, I will literally think of things that are going to happen and feel them like they've happened. I was literally in a state of grieving for people who were still living. Literally, that's how bad it was. I went to counselling and stuff like that. I learned all my techniques and stuff, try and put it out there, because some people haven't got that strength to go to counselling, which I did. I don't think I've had it with strength or just pure desperation, but I went to counselling. And she taught me these things, like respect to it, because she nailed her job. It's so nice to work with someone who's giving you what they're there to do. And she just completely gave me these little techniques. And I remember saying to me, she was proud to work with someone like me because I was so open. And like the things she was saying to me, she was saying, write things down. And I'd come into the session the next week and I'll have written all these feelings down. She'd go to me, do you know how strong you are for doing that? And at the time I didn't really, I still don't now understand it, because I can't understand it. I am open with my feelings and that's how I am, but apparently some people are not. I had write down things like how, like, I can't even think of them at the minute, but just things I'd write down, like I'd write fear, I'd write overthinking, I can't think, I'll probably think in a minute. But yeah, I'd write them down, and she was saying, write them down, put a line through it. I'm still doing that today. And my last counselling session was about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I'm still doing that today, religiously. You've got to make it part of your day. You can do these things for these diets, for example. They go to you, I'm not telling you to diet, I don't, but you know what I mean. I'm just the first example comes to my head. They say, go on this diet, and yeah, you lose weight. That's fine. You can lose the weight. What happens when you stop? Pile it back on, yeah. It's the same with my personal issue at the minute, and I know others is the same. Like, if I stop doing my techniques, I'll probably slide back, you know what I mean? I don't know. Well, then, innit? It's been days where I haven't meditated and I've actually been like, I don't feel too bad. But that's only because I have been consistently doing it. So my mind's getting stronger and I'm learning. Like, when you're first born and stuff like that, from when you're little and you're growing up, your surroundings, you're absorbing all that, so that's kind of part of your personality. And say your parents, for example, or your carers, whoever they are, if they're negative people, they don't understand that they've got it from their parents and they're putting that like into you then. So, for example, it'll be like perfect. So like your mum, your nan never had money. She'd always say, I'm skint. then your mum's got the same thing, and then your mum passing that down to you. I've learned that I've got to undo them things that have been built into me. I've got to undo them. I've got to retrain my brain, my mind, focus on being the best that I can be to break the chain. Like, I've come from nothing, literally. Like, where I've sat with no money, I've done that. And like, the point my life's at the minute, I'm not a millionaire at all, but I'm paying my bills, and I've got a car, and I'm paying my rent, and my bills are paid, and things like that. I'm progressing. I've got a music passion now, and I'm able to. That's progressing, and I'm living my goals. You know what I mean? So you just got to get out there sometimes. Set your goals. Set a goal, whatever it is. If it's to start getting up early, set the goal. But believe me, if you set that goal and you don't do it, you're going to be depressed. So that will then make you, for the next goal, keep it. You know what I mean? But some people, obviously, I know that some people don't keep the goals. How they do it, I don't know. People say to me, how do you do what you're doing? Wow, you're so amazing. And I think the flip side of that is, how do you not do it? How do you not progress in your life? Because it's painful to sit there and just like wallow in stuff, and to sit there and like set a goal and not follow it through is painful. It's depressing. My anxiety hits the roof. I'll overthink everything again, and like, how can you not progress? That's my answer. Like, respect to you for sitting there like that, because I can't cope with that. This is what pushing me forward. I find a goal, and I find stuff that like, I've done things like, I've done stuff with it. I used to be scared to go on the stage, done that. I've hosted events, I've hosted the 𝕃𝕚𝕤𝕒𝕚𝕚, that terrified the life out of me. But I've done it, and I got a sense of achievement from it. Once you've had that sense of achievement from setting a goal that you're terrified of doing, and you've done it, and you've had that sense of achievement, it's addictive. You get addicted to stuff. Some people get addicted to men. I've had a little taste of that in the past. I've learned that's not getting me nowhere. So there's men, there's drugs, there's drink. There's a number of things you can get addicted to. I've got an addictive personality. So, then again, I don't know if you have or not, but I do get obsessed with things. I get obsessed. So I've got obsessed with building my mental health to strength, like building my life, building my personality. I've got obsessed with myself. I'm learning now that, like, here's another example. Say you go to a gig, right, and there's a performer up there, and they hate themselves. You're paying to see that person. Like, if they hate themselves, how can they expect you to like what you're seeing? If I'm there doing a gig, I find it so hard to be on stage. I have found it in the past to be on stage, confident, smiling, all that, because I'm too thinking of what. But if you're there watching that person and they don't like themselves, how can they expect you to like them? If they don't like themselves, why should you? Like, if you go into a shop, say you go to a hairdresser's, for example, and they do your hair, and they turn around and say to you, oh, I don't like that job I've done. What are you going to feel? Just nailed it there, haven't I? Nailed it. If you go to a cafe, you buy a meal, and the person who's cute to turn around goes to you, oh, wow, that's a bad job I've done there. That's the same with performing, isn't it? That's what I've learned. I've learned to stop putting myself down, because I think, wow, I'm saying that, but I want them to like me, or not like me, but will get like me. I want them to enjoy my performance. How can they enjoy it when I'm not? But it's an ongoing thing, and I'm working on it. Doing this today is part of that. Everything's around my music now. I've learned that when you've got a goal with your life, you've got to just go for it. You can't half do it. You can't like be in there like 30, 60, 80% and expect an amazing outcome, because it's never going to happen. You've got to make your whole life revolve around it. And I used to think like that. I used to think, oh, I can do this, and I'll do music as a hobby. It's still going to be amazing. And I wonder why I was getting away with it. And then one day, through listening to videos and motivational, life-changing stuff, people who've done it, being around people who were there, where I'm striving to be, actually probably where I am today. There's people looking at me, wanting to be where I am, you know what I mean? So I'm inspired now. by looking at people like that who were ahead of me, it's pulled me forward. Literally went to a gig the other night, and like just sitting there watching it, and it just lit me fire, and thought, yes, it's brought it back. Do you know what I mean? And I've done the gigs, and I've done it. I've hosted stuff, and I've been there, and I felt proud. I felt amazing. The big hell, I was just, wow, that was an eye opener. That taught me that doing big events and knowing that I'm like, without me there, it's all fall apart. You know what I mean? Gave me the biggest sense of achievement you can imagine. Like, for somebody else, like, not just the music, like someone who's a photographer, for example, they take a brilliant picture, and if they're doing something with that, take pictures of a wedding, for example, and another example in it. So you go to a wedding, and you take pictures, and you turn around to that person. I take pictures at wedding, right? And I turn around to the bride and I go, oh, them pictures are horrendous, aren't they? Because I took really bad angles there. She's never ever going to feel good about the pictures again. So don't get on the stage and to perform, and they get down and say to the people, oh, I don't know, and they, wow, and even though you're feeling it, it's so, I know it's hard not to put yourself down. I've done it so many times, and it's hard for me not to do because I forget. But I'm learning. Like, if you're getting on stage as well, and you go, I'm dead nervous, oh, I'm so nervous, you're going to feel nerves on that stage. You're attracting that shit to yourself. You're attracting that to yourself there and then by saying it. Whatever you say, see, like, sometimes, I've done this, right? I'm getting on stage and I'll be like to myself, I'm confident, and sometimes I'll sit on stage and it'll just fall apart because there's still stuff in there I need to work on. Still stuff I need to work on. That's why it happens. Like, I might be saying it, but you've got to believe it when you're saying it. You've got to believe it. You don't believe what you're saying, it's not going to happen. So that's that. You know what I mean? But whatever your goal is, get obsessed with it. Obsess it, like, need it like you need the air to breathe. Need it like you need the food to survive. Need it like, it's like a baby, isn't it? When a baby comes into the world, it's there brand new, you're holding it, and it can't do nothing. You've got to give it everything to let it grow. That's what it's like. My music to me is like that now. I realise that. I've got to take it on and hold it, feed it, as in practice. Got to practice. I've got to commit. I used to think, oh, I'd get up there and wing it. Where's that got me? No way. Afterwards, to get down, like, I look at my videos on sometimes in the past. I've looked at them at the time and thought, oh yeah, wow, amazing. I look back at them now and think, well done for getting up there for one, but yeah, you got, like, wow, yeah. There's some videos, like, they are, like, hard to watch, but then there's other videos, I think, where I've felt horrendous, and I look at them and think, you can't even see it. So that's my advantage, is I can hide my nerves sometimes, even when I'm feeling though it's going so bad. I've looked back on them and thought, wow. So if I use that now when I'm on stage, I think, okay, maybe it doesn't feel right, but that's probably not how it's looking. Keep going. And I've done that, kept going. So yeah, get things off your mind as well. This is part of my blog today. Speaking to you, but speaking to myself. Keep going with your stuff. Keep believing in it. You know what I mean? You gotta live it. And another thing I've learned as well, you've got to be selfish. Like, I spend so much time thinking, oh God, and this, that, and you've got to be selfish. Got to be. You've got to be. There's no, like, you can't, like, half think of yourself. You've got to be 100% for yourself where your passion is concerned. My music, for example, like, sometimes you need to practice and things, but then if there's other commitments, and I've got family, and I've got this guilt of, oh, I need to be doing this, or I should be doing that, I need to be there for this one, I need to be there for that one, or I've got this other thing going on, and it has got in the way. It's still doing now. That's something else I'm still working on to this day. Like, now, like, still, like, not even find the time, making the time to do it. So I've done this now because I've literally got, like, time here on my own where I'm like, bang, let's get it done. But practicing and putting that time, it is selfish, but it's not as well, because I know if I don't complete these little goals I've set myself, and if I don't follow my passion, I'm just an empty shell. And what good's that? So it's not selfish. It is selfish, but it's not. it's pushing me on, pushing me to be the best person I can be, to inspire my son, inspire my daughter. They are the main fire for me. Like, sometimes I can't be bothered with it. I think, what's the point with that? Because then the day, if I can't be bothered, they're going to have the same attitude of life. I'm going to sit there then watching them dying and dying while they're living. That's not what I want. I can't even imagine it. It absolutely kills me to think they're just existing like most people do. Because there's so much more in life. I've felt it. I'm living it. I've lived it. I've felt that fire, and it comes and it goes, comes and it goes. But when you're down, you've got to remember that the good times have happened, and they will happen again. Absolutely love this, by the way. But anyway, yeah. You've got to keep chipping away and following your things. Like today, I'm especially sitting. I think I should go do it mic tonight. Should be practicing that, by the way. But this is an important thing for me that I'm doing right now. So this is going towards me performance. It's another little thing I'm emptying out my brain of. There's a goal set. Rather than thinking, I haven't done that, now it's getting me down. There we go, it's done. Yeah, so I'm debating whether to go to open mic tonight. Actually, no, I am going to open mic tonight. I'll find somewhere to go. I'm going to start doing my original songs. I'm going to get my poem out there. That's where I'm going. I'm going to get my poem. Get one of them on my YouTube. Get one on my Facebook page. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to practice again in a minute. Things you just... here we go again. Something else I've realised. When you start taking active steps towards the things you want and acting like you know you're going to get it, literally the opportunities that open up to you are unreal. Like, I speak a lot about like the law of attraction and stuff, and it is what it is, isn't it? It's proved itself to me, like literally on so many levels. It's quite scary. When I first learned about it, I thought, whoa, like what's this about? And then, I thought, it's happening anyway, so I might as well accept it and try and control what I'm attracting. Control that shit, isn't it? It's happening anyway. Like, things you speak, or you think, and you feel are coming your way. Like, in the past, when I look back at times when I didn't understand none of that, and I look back at my life, I think, wow, like, men, for me, are like, as you can't work them out that way. It's never worked out. So I always thought negatively about, not the whole picture. They're not all negative. I know that I've had amazing relationships that I've ended for other reasons, but like my deep feelings because of a 5-year relationship I had that ended. Like, I ended it because I wasn't happy, and he was just like not maybe he wasn't that person, but I don't want to say that because he was just like a negative influence around me. Put it that way, right? So I walked away from that, and from that relationship, in the end, it's like seeds of stuff that's still left, and I've been to counsel and things, but it built up ideas of my idea of men. So when I look back, I was always attracting people like that who were not good for me. They'd bring my energy down, or I found myself sitting around waiting for text, or waiting for this, or waiting for that, and yeah, that's how it's been. So this is why I'm on my own. I just basically can't bother waiting around people no more. So decided to focus on myself and keep my life going in the direction I wanted to go in. Best thing about being single is, well, if you had to go by a partner and then you're pushing me, oh yeah, Lisa, you're amazing, wow, go ahead. That'd be ideal. So if anyone out there looking, come this way, but you've got to make sure you're pushing me, do you know what I mean? So if you're out, you just got to set your goals, put them high. Don't think, oh, that'll do. No, that's not it, not the answer at all. Like, my goals are like, I want to be out there big time. Like, Lisa Mansfield Limited it's out there, it's happening. Like, look, that's where my life's going, right down that path. Following the music, following what, that thing that makes my heart go bam, 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 bam. One, bam, bam, whoa, slow beating, bang. Unless I'm asleep, that's fine. When I'm up, I want to be feeling that adrenaline. I want to be feeling the passion. I've got like a hunger thing going on. You know, like you think, I'm starving, and you get something to eat and you're fine. I've got this hunger for more. And like, you either feed that hunger or you live with it. And that's that simple, isn't it? You feed the hunger or you live with the hunger. I'm fucking feeding that shit, mate. I can't stand being hungry. I can't bear being hungry. Like, for food or for life. So the only way to sort that out is to get it fed. And that's by practicing my songs, getting my gigs together, stuff like that. I'm absolutely freezing at the minute because I need to put the heating on. Got a coffee in the microwave to go and cold again. Milk, actually, making coffee with warm milk. Spot on. So yeah, motivational speaking is what I want. I am a motivational speaker. That's how you do it. I've done it. This is my second one. Recorded the first one before. This is my second one. So I am now a motivational speaker. And that's what you do. But I really should have been saying that before I'd even done it. That's what they say as well. Like the other day I should have been saying to myself, well, I have been doing anyway when I'm out in the car, driving home. I am a motivational speaker. I've been saying that to myself. You know what I mean? Even though I haven't done it yet. That's what you do. I am a motivational speaker. And then I'm researching it on YouTube. Researching it. Not to get it perfect, because I'm not perfect. Hell, we all know that. But just tips of how to get up there and do it. What happens if you get on stage and your brain goes boom, don't know what to say. Get my guitar, do a song in it. Don't forget the lyrics, but no, I won't. See? So, you just gotta speak to yourself like you are that thing you want to be. It works. How the hell am I getting where I am? Otherwise, you look back on my videos, you'll see what I'm saying. Like, look at me now, you probably think, wow, she's dead confident and all that. Wow. At this, listen, mate, you've got stuff you want. You've got to put the graft in. You've got to put the pain in and the tears and the blood and the sweat. And then when I get on that stage, I should be at the point where I'm demanding people's attention.